just cheering us on, keeping us positive, keeping us believing. This atmosphere, playing a lot of amazing atmospheres, and this is one of the best for sure tonight. It was really spectacular, and we were able to pull it off. I mean, just when we scored that last touchdown, the place went nuts. I mean, the ground was shaking, and we got some key third downs when the game was on the line, and that's what it takes.
Russell, you've made a lot of plays in your career spinning out or going back, and Nate made a mention of sort of stepping up. Has that been a point of emphasis for you? And then late in the game, did you make a conscious determination that, okay, I may have to make some plays with my feet, or is that more just how those final drives sort of unfold?
Well, I think first of all, been able to spin out left, spin out right, do some fun things in my career, but also step up and slide up. And these guys rushed extremely well. Thought our guys battled up front. We got some positive yards and was able to, I thought we had that one first down where I dove and kind of put the ball out, but the ball was across, but they didn't give it to us. So in the fourth quarter, I just said, we got to find the guy, 1, 2, 3. If it's not there, get ready to get north and take off and move around a little bit. We got some key first downs off of it. And then, like I said, Kendall scrambling on that one, and he was going deep down the field. He came back a little bit. I kind of scampered out left and just found him there.
Russ, it seemed like things appeared more efficient from where we were in the press box in terms of coach getting the play in and just having more time for you to make checks at the line if you needed. How did it go on your end?
Yeah, we were super efficient getting in and out of the huddle today. I mean, this all week we kind of just practiced that, making sure it's everybody's learning each other. You got guys had to fill in last week, like I told you guys. Obviously Jerry going down, he had guys step in, and guys stepping into a new role. Obviously Montrell, Kendall, all these guys having to step in to play in a big way. And I think this week we were able to really focus on that in practice, and that translated. We put guys on the sideline, made it like a game every rep of practice. So we got that tempo in and out, and that was huge for us.
Yeah, do you think, Russ, I mean, as time goes on, the offense will continue to get more, get better? I mean, it's been 16.
Yeah, we're so close. I mean, it's just I've been a part of some good offenses, and I think we have a chance to be really, really great. I mean, I think with our guys, it's just like I said to you guys last week. In the red zone, we could have been 5 for 6, over the first 2 games. Didn't go our way. Sometimes in baseball, you swing and miss, and maybe hit a hard line drive, and they catch it. So that's just part of the game. I think for us, though, once again, that defense is really good on the other side. We battled. Like we said, we knew it was going to be a tough matchup. But, yeah, I'm excited because I can feel it. I can feel that sense of even the deep ball to Jerry. We almost, everything's just that close. And once we do with our defense, how they're playing, it's going to be unstoppable. I think we've got a chance.
Final 2, Darren, and then Eric.
Russell, you mentioned baseball. Well, sometimes baseball games have rhythms, right? Like it's a pitcher's duel, or the rhythm is it's going to be a slugfest. This seemed to have a very unique rhythm tonight. I wonder if you felt that as well, and what your mindset is when you felt like, this is a bit different.
Well, going into the week, I have the State of the Union meeting on Tuesdays, and the first thing I told the guys is, listen, whatever you do, believe in this game. Because we're going to be battle tested. It's going to take a while. That's one of the first things I told the guys. It may not happen right away. Just keep believing. I showed them the film from just some of the past games I've played against them, and just, there's some point in the game there's a shift, and that shift's going to happen. And so we stayed on the ball too. We got some tempo in that last. We hit that big third down, and we kind of stayed on the ball, kept the pressure on them, and I thought Coach did a great job calling the game. He kept believing in us. Whole sideline kept believing us, the fans. It was just really spectacular. But yeah, there's, sometimes you play basketball, sometimes you play baseball, obviously football. It's back and forth, especially when you got 2 really good teams going after it. And we were able to pull through a huge win.
Russ, you've obviously been a part of a lot of playoff teams. Is this sort of emotional win the type that can kind of spur a team forward and really get you guys rolling?
No, the best thing you can do is stack wins. The best thing we can do is stack wins. The first game we kind of struggled with just penalties, and you fumble the ball in the one a couple of times. That's uncharacteristic, I think, hopefully of us. We're learning each other, like I said. And then the second game we battled. We were able to pull that game out in a great game, great matchup at home. My first win here. What an amazing thing for me. I know how hard these wins are. I've been fortunate to win a lot of games over my lifetime here in the NFL, and just. Those games, you don't take it for granted. So then once you get that one, it's like, okay, here we go. Let's try to get the next one, whatever it takes. And it just takes what it takes. It takes, my man Trevor Moa used to always say, it takes what it takes. But I think that, it's fun. Winning's fun, man. And there's nothing better than winning. We all just love it together. How we celebrate in the locker room, how together this team is, how much we believe in each other, how much goodness is yet still in store too across the board. We have so much opportunity, and everybody's learning. Everybody's learning. We're all learning each other. We're also got young guys too learning. It's a young football team. We're all learning each other and learning. What the thought process in this moment, and that moment, and how we want it to look, and this and that. So it's all coming together. So, and I think in the fourth quarter, when it mattered most, it clicked. It clicked, and we got it done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Go Broncos. Let's ride. Thanks, guys.
All right, so Russ says there's nothing better than winning, and he's right. There's one thing better than winning. Winning and scoring more than 11 points. That's better. But Russ, one for positivity and preaches it well. This team is now 2-1, despite not having scored 20 points in a ball game yet this year. Here's a look at those numbers as he was 20 of 33, $184. Those numbers a little bit inflated by just 2 passes that were about 30 yards plus, as Wilson goes for 184, but maybe 60 of those coming from about 2 plays. Jimmy G had 211.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.